Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I wanted to make an announcement video talking to you guys a little bit about the formatting of the show. The most important thing to remember is that episodes are going to be dropping on Friday. The way that my schedule usually works is that I record either by myself, so that would be the Fog and the Whirlwind episode. In this case, it'll be 101 next Saturday. I'll record it by myself, release a clip for you, and then the following Friday will be when I upload the whole episode. That'll be when you're able to listen to it from beginning to end here on YouTube, on Rumble, on Odyssey, but also on Spotify, on Substack, and I also just got on Audible and Amazon Music as well, and working to get on other podcast platforms, whatever is best for you. So comment and let me know what's the best format so that you guys can listen to the podcast. I decided to do this for multiple reasons. I don't want to have a lot of distractions on screen whenever I'm talking about politics. I want you guys to be able to listen to me and focus on what I'm saying instead. I also really like the format of Spotify and of Substack. I like the idea of being able to sit here and just talk to you guys without having to worry about camera angles and stuff like that. Now, whenever you're a paid supporter on Substack, there will be times I sit in front of a camera, and also whenever I do a live stream, I'm planning to sit in front of the camera. But also, don't be afraid. If you miss a live stream, it's no big deal. I will upload the audio in an episode format on Spotify, on Substack, like I said, Amazon Music and Audible as well. More to come. So if you miss the live streams, it's no big deal. You're still going to be able to listen to what I had to say. I'm planning for the live streams to be more where I chill with you guys. I just kind of sit and talk to you guys and have a discussion with you about what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And if you guys want me to talk about current world issues, current world events, I can talk to you guys about it at that point. I say that to say because the main episodes of this show, The Fog and the Whirlwind, are not going to be about current world events. I'm planning to talk more about spiritual matters, political theory, and history. I may read about some current world events, but it'll be through the lens of someone that's covering them on a blog or something, and if I want to respond to it. But when I do, it won't be, oh, you weren't wrong about this many people dying in Syria. This is how many people died, or something like that. I'm planning to do more stuff like that when I bring a guest on Friends of the Fog, or if I am doing a live stream. I'm planning to actually refute more stuff like that and talk about current events then. I'm planning to get into something deeper whenever I actually sit behind a microphone and record The Fog and the Whirlwind episode 101 through 200 through 300, however long it goes. And the reason for that, there's really a lot of them, but the biggest is that there is so much flashing up on the screen, sound and fury, and like Shakespeare says, it kind of signifies nothing. It is so easy to get caught up in what other people are doing and saying and to forget what really matters. I really remembered this a lot whenever I was listening to an episode by Endeavor, who I've had on the podcast. I count him as a friend. Endeavor is a Canadian YouTuber, political commentator, and Substack blogger. I've had him on two separate episodes here on the show. But one thing that I remember him talking about was the stuff that went on in Texas. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, Governor Abbott challenged the Biden administration and said that they were going to secure the border. And then all of a sudden, the silly little 24-hour news cycle maybe covered it for 2 days and then moved on to the next little thing. So we're so easily distracted. I don't want to be part of the problem. And whenever I do talk about politics on a live stream, and I am planning to live stream once a week, I want to do it in a way that is thoughtful and easy to understand and intelligible and not too shallow. That's my concern with so many other political commentators who only cover what's going on right now. I wanted to go into some deeper things so that no matter if you're brand new to the podcast or have been listening the entire time, you can just stop, drop a like, listen to the podcast without having to say, well, what obscure reference was he talking about? That must have been something on the news. And you're just lost. I don't want that. Guys, thank you so much for all your support. Make sure that you like this video, comment, and subscribe. It really is the best way to help. The big thing you can do is follow me on Substack. It is The Fog and the Whirlwind. .substack.com/subscribe. Again, that is The Fog and the Whirlwind. .substack.com/subscribe. Usually, if you become a paid supporter, I will talk to you about topics I don't usually cover publicly, as well as I'll ask my guests on the Friends of the Fog show some questions just for you guys who are paid supporters. Friends of the Fog is the part of the show where I actually bring on guests. The Fog and the Whirlwind is just going to be me talking. I didn't really explain that earlier. Make sure you're following me on social media. You can find it in the description. Telegram is t.me/fogandwhirlwind. X, or formerly Twitter, is @fogandwhirlwind, and Instagram is just Fog and Whirlwind. Thank you guys.